Hello, welcome to SS Unitech Susil this side, and today I am going to start a new playlist for the AI for the data engineer. So if you are working as a data engineer and you want to grab the knowledge and work inside the AI, then this playlist is very important for you. What is the roadmap for the AI data engineer? So the first thing that I'll be going to cover here is LangChain. So LangChain is the open framework and it will be used for designing all your agentic work, which will be your AI agent and all the terminology that will be used inside LangChain I'll be going to cover. So under the LangChain I'll be covering prompt template, and then we'll be going to show you how we can use the chat history option there. So chat history is nothing but when you are going to use the chat GPT. So inside the chat GPT you will be going to ask the question with the LLM and chat GPT will be returning the answer, and then if you are going to ask the again question, and this time it will be taking the reference from the previous question, so that will not be identified without having this chat history option. So that is the chat history I'll be covering. Then I'll be covering the chain inside the LangChain. Then we'll be discussing about the RAG, what is the RAG and how we can use all those. Then I'll be discussing about the embeddings, vector DB, and then we'll be also discussing how we can read your text files, how you can read your PDF files, and then how you can create the chunks and what are the different chunking strategies are available by which we can split your text into the different chunks, and then how we can convert those chunks into the embedding. All those will be covering here. Then I'll be going to discuss about the transformer. So transformer architecture is very important because your chat GPT or the LLM models are using this transformer architecture, and inside the transformer architecture I'll be covering each and every part. So those are very important if you are preparing for the interviews. Interviewers generally asking this question. Next I'll be creating the agent by using all these knowledge. So once you will be having these knowledge, it's very easy to create the agents, and then I'll be going to create the multiple agents. So let's assume if you have a task, and that task we can split out into two different parts. The first part we can ask another agent to do, and whatever the response that we'll be getting from that agent will be utilizing by second agent and working accordingly. So we'll be creating the multi-agent as well. Then we'll be creating a complete project, and then we'll be also seeing how we can deploy all this code. So all these will be covering, and I can give you the guarantee after completing this course you will be very confident of implementing the AI work along with your data engineering tasks. So let's get started from the next video onwards, and we'll see in practical. So thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next video.